Hello everybody, I am working on my tag for the 52 Tags Handmade Challenge. This week is week 25 and it's thread weaving. It's not the first time I've done weaving. A few years ago I did some weaving and made some shabby lace woven bags or storage containers. But that is the only other weaving I've done. And so I'm just following Anne's directions on this, and I'll put a link to Anne's tutorial in the description box below on how she started. My tag is 5 centimetres by about 10 centimetres, which is 2 inches by 4 inches. I've put holes every half a centimetre, as she said. My tags are different, and I take my designs right to the top. I have a hole here, so instead of putting a hole there for my thread, I've put it underneath, just here. I marked that with the pencil, and then I've decided I need to put it down here, just so that I don't cover my hole. So I just thought I'd point that out to you. I'm also using it's like a lurex thread on this. It's about 6 strands, as you can see there. The strands separate very easily, but I do love this thread. I think it's wonderful. And now I've got to go up here, so I'm just hoping that won't cross over that hole. I'll just have to like hold it out of the way when I put my eyelet in, I think. But it should work. It should work quite all right. And so I'll just go ahead and do this and finish this up, and then I'll come back. Okay, so I've just put my last stitch in at the top here, and Anne tied hers off to this one here, but what I think I might do is bring mine down and tie it off at the bottom like the first one is, and leave it, and that way it might be able to be part of the actual piece. We'll just have to wait and see. I can always cut it off if I don't like the look of it. It's very thready. The threads separate so easily on this, so there we go. And I used a doll needle for that. I'll just cut that off approximately the same as that there. Now I've got like 2 tassel-y bits down the bottom. She said we can use our favourite colours on this. So I've used the silver because I like a little bit of glitz and glamour on things. Just give me a moment. Okay, I do have some lovely yarns and threads and things, and that is, let's just move that out of the way, that I've been sent, and I think, I'm hoping there's a name in that bag. Quite sure it might have been from Louisa, Michelle perhaps. Either one of those 2 lovely ladies have sent me yarn, and there's some interesting yarns. Who's that one from? Oh, that one's from Roseanne. There's some interesting yarns in there, up the top here. Then there's these ones here. Look, these have like more sparkles going through them, and then there's some uneven ones. Oh, that one's nice too. See that one? It's a nice wiggly one. Excuse me. And then here, aren't they beautiful? They're so soft. Look at this. I love this one. There was more of that one. Obviously I'd love that one because it's been used quite a lot, but look at this one. Isn't that lovely as well? So there's those ones I can use, and oh, look at that. see, that's really pretty. And that one, it might be a bit thick, we'll see. Look at that one. I don't want it to look like one of those macrame wall hangings, so that's the only thing, because I'm not a huge fan of those. As beautiful as they are, they're just a little bit too organic looking for me. Quite like that one. That has a touch of pink in it as well. Okay, so we'll see whether, like, because that's silver, I was going to go for neutrals, but because that has the shine in it, it might be quite nice to use as well. A little bit of pink. Although my last tag had pink on it. Maybe not. Maybe not this time, but it's so pretty. So we'll put those ones back. I have that one in there if I want to use that. And we'll start with these. So there's that wiggly one. There's this lovely one here. Okay. I'm just trying to think what I'm going to do. So there's that one. There's that one. Look at this one. This one's all fuzzy. Oh, there's that one. It's okay to use plain ones as well. There's that one, which is, it's quite nice. That could work well. There's that one as well, which is this one. This one, if I recall, it has a, like an uneven, I'm trying to find the end of it. That could be the end there. Alright, it's like that. Like it goes thick and thin. Like that. So I'm not sure if that will work. There's that one there. But that one, I think, I might have, I don't know how I'll get that through the needle. There's that one. That one's really nice, actually. Because that's the wrong one. Like that. So there's this one. That one could be quite nice. Yes, that could be quite nice. Right. Let's cut a bit of that off and see how we go with that. Move those over to the side. The first thing I want to do, though, is I had a thought. Oh, that one. I had a thought when Anne was tying the little knots on. Where's that attached? Okay. Let's just. It might not work. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's the middle one there. If I can get that under. Being fluffy makes it even harder. And then just pulling it and looping it like that in the middle before I even start. I think I'll try that. Okay, let's see if I can thread this onto this. I don't think I've got a, what's that one? It depends on the eye of the needle. See, they're not huge needle eyes, but I think big needles in here. Maybe they're not very long though, those ones. What's that? That one might just work. I don't know what kind of needle it is, but it's got a nice big eye on it. I'd love to get my hands on one of those needle threaders that Anne has. I haven't seen those before. I saw her use that, and I think they look wonderful because those little wire ones break so easy. Oh, come on. No. I shall have to... Okay, that's better. See, even that is... It's hard to get through there, I don't know. Oh, that's got a knot there. So we'll cut that knot off and try again. There we go. That way at least that knot comes in at a distance. Okay, so basically, I guess you do that now. I want to leave little tails down the bottom. So what I'm going to do is, I've got that under, I'm just going to go under it again. Oops. So it almost causes like a little knot to hold it in place. Like that. And then go over, under, over, under. Over, under, over, under. I think that's right. Across the bottom there, and then loop it on this end as well. It's going to get messy by the look of it, but that's okay. Like that. Okay. Okay, and I'll just cut it off, I guess, like that. And then, hopefully that will eventually hold itself on. So, under, over, so over, under, like that. And do the same thing here, but on that second one. Over, under, over, under, over, under. Like that. Make sure that's being caught. Like that. And do the second one. The next one like that. Over, like looped it, whoopsie daisy, loop it again like that, just making sure. And so that one ends on that one there, and then we cut that like that. Something I'm going to have to concentrate on, isn't it? And so now I can use a different thread. I'm not going to thread this thread away because I can use that somewhere else perhaps as just a knot. Now what? That was the one off there, was it? Or was it that one? It's not that one. We needed probably a contrasting colour now. Maybe this one. Not the easiest things to thread these things sometimes. Okay, I'm just guessing how much I'm going to need. It's a nice little yarn, this one. It's like that. Now I'm starting at this end again. And so that was over, that's under, that's over. Is that right? So that would have been, hang it, over, under, over. Sorry about that. It's Saturday morning, house full of people. Well, not really full, but, you know, a couple more than normal. So under, and then under again to form that little knot at the beginning, like that. And then over. I've got to concentrate now. Over, under, like that. That's right. Okay, and now I'm going to do another loop there. There. Like that. Okay, go like that. Is that right? Yeah, that's all right. Just to add a bit of texture, and then I'll do another one there and go like that. So she said it was like a wave effect. See how it adds that little wavy effect there? And then the same here and to the end. And then under again at the end to make another little tassel there. Like that. And cut that off. And so that's what we're looking like now. I'd like to get some in the middle, I think, some of these tassel-y bits. So what I'm going to do is make my threads even, perhaps. See if this works. No, maybe cut them in half. Like that. Like that. And just under there, under that loop, I might go like this. That's not going to work. What am I thinking? I'll go like that and loop one through. So I have that little loopy bit in the center there as well. Like that. And then I'll do this one here over this side under that little wave, we'll call it. It's fiddly. There's probably proper tools for doing this. Actually, you know what might help? Oh, I just thought that. What might help with that is, where is it? A crochet hook. Crochet hook may help with that. Just picking it up a bit. Okay, and so that's what I have so far. Let me think. I'd like a couple more in there as well. So one there, one there. Oh, hang on, that's there, isn't it? It's there and that's there. Maybe one. That's there, that's there. Okay. Okay, we're doing fine. I'll have a bit of this fluffy one. And then I might use that one over there as well. Let's try it. This is wonderful because it's so easy to pull out if it doesn't work. You know, you just undo it. That's easy, isn't it? I most definitely need a needle threader, that's for sure. A proper one like she's got. Yeah, got it. Okay. So, over under. That actually, although we're going over, and that's under, isn't it? Under, we'll just do like that. But is that going to hold? I don't think it will. It needs to have a knot at the end of some kind to hold it in place. So it's going to have to be a loop around. It's alright, I'm just talking to myself. And then go across like that. Like that. So it's kind of starting on the second one there. Okay, and then I'll loop that one around there. So that, and now I'll do the same one again, but I'm going under the first one, so I will loop it on the first one and then continue until the end. Like that, leaving some tail, and then looping on the end one again, like that. Like that. Okay, I just got to go help my husband. Okay, so that's what it's looking like, and it's just a matter of continuing with that. See, I'd like one of these, or perhaps that, or I want something else in the center there. Maybe that one will be all right. So let's try that, shall we? If I put that crochet hook under that one, I can grab it through. Oh, that's so much easier. And then I can also use it to pull those through. Okay, use a crochet hook for that. And have that in the center there. Trim it off a bit to there. It's going to be a long tag, isn't it? But I don't mind that. I don't mind that at all. think I'd also like to do that here above it as well and put that one there like that, and then grab those and pull those through on top there. Okay, yeah, I like that. Like that. Now I think I'll do some weaving. Let's try a bit of this one. This one is like that. Let's see how that works. Might need to just thread it on the thinner section. I don't know whether you call... I don't know if you would call this a yarn or a fabric. To be honest, I guess it's a bit of both. Okay, let's just cut it there. So I'm going to do another like loop there and loop it around again. Can I do that? No, that's wrong, sorry, because I've got to start that one. Oh, I can do it the other way because it's an over. Maybe I can. Anyway, it's over, and then we go under, over, under, over, under, over, under, over, and you just loop it around the opposite way. Oops, hang on, where are we? Does that work? Where is it? There it is. Oh, pull it through a bit. That did work. It did work. Okay, so it works the opposite way as well. So that was over, so now I'm going under, over, under, over, under, over, under, over, under, like that. Not pulling it too tight. And then back. That's right. Yep, just checking before I pull it through. I'm just holding all those tassels as much as I can with the opposite hand. So it looks like that now. And I don't mind seeing the silver thread. That's why I use silver thread. I wanted that to be part of the design. So I'm going to do that again. I like that. Like that. And maybe once more. Like that. So that's how that looks. And then looping it at the end there again. I don't like what? Like that. I don't know. I might cut that one a little bit shorter. Like that. Okay. So that's that. And with this, I might just make a knot at the end there. It's too long. far too long. Okay, and I'll do another one at the other end here as well. Like that. Once you can do that and pull that quite tight, you can anchor everything else down a bit and get it in. Oh, I do like the way that's looking. Yeah, I do like the way that's looking now. There's a plain one there. Have I used this one? I don't think I've used this one. That's really nice too. Or I could use another piece of this one again and then use that one. That's what I think I'll do. What I'm going to do is continue going up until I get to this section, and then we can work that section out together. Well, I'm a bit disappointed because I recorded from here up and I was just editing my video on the computer and it didn't record it for some reason. So I've come back to show you again. I'm really sorry about that. It's so annoying when that sort of thing happens. Show you how it turned out. What I did the last line across there, and then I just did the same thing, but instead of going all the way across, I turned and then went back, and then went back, and then went back. And then with the last thread, I looped it, and I kind of threaded it behind these end stitches, and that is the tail of it there. And then I did exactly the same thing on the other side so that I could put the eyelet in. I did just catch the thread there behind the eyelet, but that's okay. I love the way it's turned out. Oh, it's just so pretty. And although it's very long, it's just, I just want to touch it. It's lovely. It is a little bit more organic than I thought I would want it, but I'm quite happy with that. It does look lovely. I'm glad I added the sparkly bits to it. I just think that lifts it. And yeah, I really did enjoy this week's prompt. Thank you for that, Anne. It's a fun one, this one, and it didn't really take that long. The tatting last week took so much longer than this one, so don't be scared to do this one, that's for sure. I did go back at the end and thread a couple more of the, you know, this silvery one I did at the beginning. I just threaded a couple right at the bottom, one there and one on that side, just to add that little bit of silver coming through at the bottom there as well. And so that's my week 25 tag for 52 tags handmade. And oh, look at it, isn't it wonderful? Love it. Week 25 thread weaving. Ben, he's my oldest son, came over for a visit through the week, and Tim and Cassie is my eldest daughter, are coming over for dinner tonight. So a bit of socialising this week, so that's lovely. We don't often do dinners and things like that, so it's really quite pleasant to have them come over today, and lovely to see my son as always. So there we go. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm very sorry. I don't know why the video didn't record that top piece, but it is just a continuation. I did think about putting some little beads at the top of the tag there, but then I thought I don't want this part here too thick, because that's the part that goes on the ring, and if it's too thick there, it takes up a lot more space. So I decided not to put any beads there. And then I thought also, and I did say this in the previous part that didn't record. I was going to come back and do some French knots, and then I realized I couldn't because it's attached to the tag. So, but there we go. I hope you've enjoyed that, and go over and pay Anne a visit. She has videos for every week of the challenge. Each week I put the link to that particular week's video. So she gives all the instructions and things. So I don't always do tutorials. This week I did a bit of a tutorial, but I don't always, because sometimes it's just nice to sit there and craft following someone else's instructions. So take care, everybody, and have a lovely week. Bye-bye.